When you launch the HotDocs software, you're presented with this, what we would call the main application window. And whenever you have HotDocs open like this, you're presented with what we call a library. Now, a library is simply a file. The name of this particular library that we're seeing here is called Estate Planning, and it has an HDL extension that stands for HotDocs Library. So a HotDocs library is merely a file. It's a text-based file, and it contains references or shortcuts or links, if you want to think of them that way, to underlying HotDocs content. And that's what you're seeing here on the left-hand side of the screen. So there are various shortcuts or links to different HotDocs templates here in this library, and you can also see that the library has been further organized into different folders. So in this estate planning folder, or estate planning library, I have a folder containing shortcuts to the different will templates that I might have. You can see there is a trusts folder with a shortcut to a revocable trust. I have powers of attorney templates referenced here in this powers of attorney folder, and then I might have another folder here with any other ancillary documents. So this is how this particular library is organized. Now, if I want to get more information about a particular template referenced in the library, I can click on any shortcut or link here. So for example, I'll click on the simple will. And over here on the right-hand side of the screen, in what's called the Properties tab, I can get more information about the underlying template. And this is an important concept within HotDocs. A HotDocs library, again, is a collection of shortcuts or links to underlying templates. The actual templates themselves are not stored here in HotDocs. These are merely pointers to where those templates are located. So over here on the right-hand side of the screen, with this simple will shortcut highlighted, I can see that the underlying template name is simplewill.docx. That's the actual name of the template file. This again is an indication of the type of template that I've highlighted over here. And then this is where the actual template files are located. In this case, in a folder called C Projects Training. That is the file path for the template files themselves. And I can do the same thing, highlight any one of these other references or shortcuts, and get more information over here within the Properties tab about that particular template. If I want to see the actual template itself, if for whatever reason I want to see a quick preview of the template, the contents of the template, I can switch to this Preview tab. So again, with the shortcut to the simple will highlighted, I'm now seeing, by way of this Preview tab, the actual will template. And we will discuss in other videos everything that you're seeing here. Suffice it to say that the color-coded field structure you're seeing here represents the HotDocs coding or the development that went into this particular template, but you can also see the overall structure of the template as well. So you can use the Preview tab here from the main application or library window to see a preview of the template. Now you may have occasion, if you're working in a particular library, in this example, you're working in an estate planning library, if you have need to switch to a different library that might contain different shortcuts or links to different templates, you can do that easily by going to the File menu. And you can either click on Open Library, which will open up a Windows Explorer style box. In this case, it opened up in a folder on my system called Libraries. And you can see here I actually have a number of other library files available to me here. I can either highlight one of these and then click on Open, or I can simply double click on one of those library files and that would open up a different library. So again, if I were to go back to Open Library and click on another one here, that would get me into that particular library, and then I'd be able to access the templates referenced within that library. Another possibility, and perhaps a quicker way to switch to a different library, involves going to the File menu, and then in the bottom half of that File menu or drop down is a list of libraries that you've accessed recently. So you can see here I'm in the Commercial Real Estate library, but if I wanted to jump back quickly to the Estate Planning library, I could do that easily enough by clicking on the link here at the bottom of the file menu. In another video, we will discuss how to go about creating a library, which entails creating existing shortcuts or shortcuts to existing templates in that library, creating the folder structure that you see here, as well as going through the process of creating a new template, which will simultaneously create a new shortcut to that template in the library.